It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Seahawks and the Bears under the lights on Sunday night.
About 3 inches of the white stuff has fallen, and the prognosticators say still 3 to 5 more to come tonight in Chicago as we welcome you to football under the lights at snowy Soldier Field. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's Charles Davis. Full disclosure, we both have mittens. We both have coats on up here in the booth. This one, it's going to be interesting.
I've got the long johns, the socks, the boots, you name it. You know me in cold weather, we don't get along all that well. But these games are always interesting because you never know how it's going to play out. One slip, someone's going for 80 yards, and you could lose a game.
Entering play call screen. Kickoff middle.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks set to go on offense here, and it is the Pro Bowler Geno Smith at quarterback, Charles, in his 12th NFL season.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Entering play
call. No gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You look at this Bears defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, Walker with it. To the 27-yard line. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Geno. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 17-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
There we go, Tanoa.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2nd down and 8. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Here we go.
Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Myers' kick is good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
3-0 our scores. We ready for the dynamic kickoff. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Bears ready to go on offense, and it's the number 1 overall pick leading them out. The Heisman Trophy winner from USC, Caleb Williams.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
AHD Smash.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Corner 608, double 7 stop, quick slants.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll get this to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Entering play call.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk. Bring it. Check out.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Bears are 13-2 on the year. They're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Alert, alert.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Keenan Allen. Keenan, X, DBL outs.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Smash, smash.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Seahawks, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Bronco switch. Set go. Go.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Ready. Hut.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Tyrell Dotson there on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Spot and go. Double sevens, quick slants.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing is Williams. He's got Allen. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I think as he began his throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hey, check that.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Entering play call, Coach Sig, gun plan, player, there, Keenan Allen. Keenan, Pa X burst, TGL out, player, Tender Swift. 10, AHD smash.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Swift. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Here's Swift. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes over there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Inside zone.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Reload. Go.
Swift is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point in the game.
DJ corner 6 double step quick slants.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Touchdown! Keenan Allen. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now. You can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. Where do you see these guys going after, either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You look at this Bears defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Throwing is Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Entering play call.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. That completes it again to Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Smith now to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and 8. Gino now to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at him.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Entering play call. DJ Ware. DJ corner 680 7 quick slants.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Entering
Calling
play
a gain
call,
of 6
player,
on the
there are
play,
9
and it's
categories,
second
we
down.
have 7
We've seen quite a bit of the
options,
short
chamber
passing game
selected.
here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it
Hockey
works a couple of
Cross
ways
Scope
for
Duo.
this team because, number one, you throw the
Hockey
short game
Cross
until they
Scope
stop it.
Duo.
And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Flat.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Keenan Allen, Tander Swift, AHB Smash.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Once again, it's Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Entering play call, fake punt FD pass. Gun plan, there are Romo, Tander Swift, Keenan Allen, DJ Muir, DJ corner, 7-7, quick slants.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Entering play call,
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession.
Entering play,
as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Williams, Keenan Allen, Tander Swift, Romo Jones, goal post.
Let's go.
To throw, Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Entering play call, player, there, Tander Swift, Keenan Allen, Keenan, pass, fake, crossers.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Entering play, Tander Swift, Keenan Allen, DJ Muir, Caleb, Carr, Caleb, DJ Muir, Keenan Allen, DJ Muir, DJ, corner, 7-7, quick slants.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once.
Entering, in, coaching, stats, player stat, game stats. Coaching. Pop, medical center is selected. Entering, player name J. Brisker, player name C. Williams, position QB, injury type chest, injury length TBD, injury length out for game, injury type high ankle sprain, position SS, player name J. Brisker, player name T. Jenkins, player name, position W, position LG, injury type knee cartilage, injury length 4 weeks, Injury length placed on error. Player name and Webster. Entering franchise screen, you have 8 options.
This is
Coaching
3rd and
selected.
10. Williams going to look to throw again. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
Entering
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing it to a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Set up. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Allen's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Entering
We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Promotions. Goal post.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a
Entering
deep
play
ball.
call.
But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Crossers.
2nd and 10. To the air once more, Williams. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. After the interception, here's Smith. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Down the right sideline. He may go. DK Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 87 yards. And the Seahawks have retaken the lead. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen.
Entering
Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Return middle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. It'll be second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Enter call stats coaching. Pop Medical Center is selected. Player name T. Jenkins. Player name J. Brisker. Player name N. Webster. Player name J. Brisker. Entering franchise screen, you have 7 options. Coaching is selected. Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Romeo Jones is selected.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Entering play, Cole, Romeo, Tender Swift, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, DJ Corns, Quick Slants.
3rd and 19.
Come on, set!
To throw, it's Williams. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready? Set up! Set, go! Ready?
Here's Williams. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Double 7 stop. Quick slants.
Here we go.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Williams.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Alert, alert.
Now a give, right side, Swift.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Entering play call.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in this first half. That's already 7 catches for him now, and we've yet to hit halftime.
Play call, player, there, Keenan Allen, DJ Ware, DJ, corner, 6, double sevens, quick slants.
The Bears on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Throwing is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Entering
Gotta
play
say, I was a
call,
little surprised to see Charles come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Back to the running game with Swift.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bears have moved out in front. And that touchdown grab has officially solidified his historic season as record-breaking. He now has the new NFL standard for the most receiving touchdowns in a single season. Congratulations.
Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Santos now to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Entering play call.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing now is Geno.
He completes this to Walker.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return is Jones. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Bears take over.
The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Keenan passes are fixed spike to crossers.
This is 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Corners, double sevens, top 600 corners tops.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Williams.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
There, Keenan Allen, DJ Muir, DJ Corn, double sevens, quick slants.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Allen.
Entering play call, Keenan Allen, DJ Muir, DJ Corn, 600, double sevens, quick slants.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Entering play call, player, there, Caleb Williams, Kari Blessing, DJ Keenan Allen, Tender Swift. Pass print AHP power. AHP inside zone.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Allen's got it complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
WR screen. 680. Double 7 stop. Quick slants.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Looking to throw is Williams.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Ball, player. There
We
are
use the
9
term catch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Smash, smash.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
2nd and 16. To throw, Williams.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
DJ corner 6 double 7 quick slants.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Player, there are Caleb Williams, Kari Klassic, Kit, Teach, Keenan, Tender Swift. Tender, AHB Smash.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. Romo Jump, Tender Swift, Keenan Allen, DJ Muir, corner, 6, double 7, quick slants.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown!
Roma Dunze.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff kneel.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. C.J. Stroud, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. In the first half, it was the rookie from USC, Caleb Williams, who was looking the part. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Entering
the big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous. And if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse.
Defend
but I can
outside,
tell you as a fan,
short
these
pass.
are the games you love to watch.
Entering
all right,
play
Coach,
call,
thank you, and we welcome
teams.
everyone back for quarter number 3. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And with just 2 weeks left in the regular season, you can see he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns.
Plan. There are 9 categories. Run inside is run in AHD smash.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Zone split WK duo. Zone split WK.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Entering play call, run inside. You have 87 option. Gun plan, player, DJ Muir, DJ W 686 WR screen.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8. To the air, Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
There are 9 Keenan Allen, DJ Muir, DJ 4, 6, double 7 stop, quick slants.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, shot.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the connection to Moore. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Entering play, Keenan Allen. Tender Swift. Keenan Allen. Keenan, Pa expert, DBL outs.
Let's go. Shut up.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. But now he appears to be in some pain. But not what you want to see this late.
Enter, op, resume, chat, stat, coaching. Medical center is selected. Entering. Player name D Swift. Player name J Brisker. Position SS. Injury type high ankle sprain. Injury length out for game. Injury length TBG. Injury type shoulder. Position HG. Player name D Swift. Player name T Jenkins. Entering. Option. Coaching. Step. Coaching. Pop-up. Med. Depth chart is selected. Player name C Williams. AHB selected. Position H. Player name D Swift. Player name R Johnson. Player name K Herbert. Player name D Swift. Entering
Medical
franchise
staff
screen.
is
You
going
have
to check
7
on him,
and
we'll step aside for a moment.
DJ Corn 6 double 7 quick slants.
On the jump. Set. Hook.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Allen's got it over the middle. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Entering Keenan Allen. Romo Jones. Cole Kmet. Roshan Johnson. Roshan AHB smash.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rocco switch, Rocco switch. Check, check. Ready?
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times for passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
AHB Smith, Sprint AHB Power, AHB Inside Zone, AHB Wham.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. To throw, it's Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Entering play call.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Williams. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the gun, here's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. DJ Moore is selected. Sprint zones, inside zone. Zone split WK.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Khalil Herbert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. One carry, one touchdown.
Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Play call,
it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Geno now to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
There are 7 categories.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. He's got his big tight end, Fant. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
Jones on the return. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Entering play call. Enter quick resume in call chat soup stats coaching. Medical center is selected. Entering player name D Swift. Position HG. Injury type dislocated shoulder. Injury length out for game. Entering play call. Shock H zone split WK. Gun plan. There are 9 categories. Run AHD smash.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
AHD inside zone.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. Room to maneuver at the 35. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Chuck. Y corner.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And again, back to Komet. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Entering play call.
I don't care what sport you're playing.
Categories.
Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
Stick and not stick Zico. Drive under. Chuck. Vert Stig. Chuck. Y corner.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Williams. That's complete right side to Kmet. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Entering play
that was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
AHP dive.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Reload, reload. Huh. Ready.
Up the middle, Johnson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week? Week 16, NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Probably means a little bit more to him later in the year, doesn't it? Because of what you just said, the fatigue for running back throughout the season.
Shows the off-season training and the endurance that he created in order to have that type of a game this late in the season.
Y corner.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Williams. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field that brings up 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
T-screen, stick, white post.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Williams in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you've got a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now,
or
very
lights
quickly,
out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Coach suggestions.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that. because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
Enter DJ Muir, player, Keenan Allen, DJ, Caleb, Kari Bus, Roshan John, Cole Komet, Cole, Thick FGK flip pass, T-screen, stick, Y post, Thick FGY, Y post, inside Y cross.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we...
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. And I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Call,
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Barner, the tight end.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of
bounds
there.
Play call, coach suggestions.
Got to give credit where it's due.
Categories.
Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
But not what you want to see this late in the season.
Entering
Medical
play
staff
call,
is going to check.
Suggestion. Enter quick in call stats. Coaching. Medical center is selected. Entering player name G Swift. Player name J Brisker. Position SS. Position HP. Position rolled. Player name N Smith Jr. Position. Injury type shoulder. Injury length TBD. Entering
And
play
we'll step
call,
aside for a
coach
moment.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Back to Walker on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Second and 6.
Here we go.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago
Entering
territory.
play call,
It's
coach
a big play there
suggestions.
for
There are 7
Seattle.
categories.
41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. That completes it again to Metcalf. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Entering play
Now that's
call,
now 4
coach
completions in a
suggestions.
row.
There
A
are
good
7
bounce back following the
categories.
interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Back to throw, Smith. This is caught. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing
play
all
call,
season
coach
long.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Here we go.
Geno's going to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Entering play call, special teams.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Rono Jones. Cole Komet. Cole Vic FG. T-screen. Powell. Stick and not. Stick Zico. Drive under. White rail. Vertstig. Flanker drive.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Entering. Roshan. Cole Komet. Cole T-drive. Patisi. Stick. Powell. Stick. T-attack. Vic FGY. Y post.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. Or maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Pass to the sideline. He's got a Dunze. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Entering play call.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
DJ Muir. DJ Corn 6, 7, quick slants.
Ready.
To throw, Williams. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with that last completion, number 491 on the year, even though this is not a category most people follow on a year-to-year basis, that's going to break Tom Brady's mark of 490 set back in 2022. So he adds the cherry on top to what has been a tremendous campaign. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way and worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Flanker drive. Flood. Flanker drive.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Y corner, stick. Y corner, inside cross, Y cross. Dagger, Y cross.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. To the air, Williams. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Entering plate, Roshan John, Cole Komet. Cole, Vic FG, T-screen, Vic FG, Y post. Inside cross, Y cross. In, Y post.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Cole Komet. Cole, Vic FGK, T-screen, Vic FG, Y post.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we
To throw, it's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Let's go.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Open man,
you have a Mick.
Touchdown, Chicago. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for.
Hello. Yes. But when I play my Madden football, I have my mic off.
Intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season.
Player.
Medical
there
staff is going to check on him,
you have 7
and we'll
options.
step aside for a moment.
Caleb Williams is selected. DJ Muir. DJ Dagger. Doubles. Quick slants.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Allen's got it, complete. You know, we pause for an injury here. It looks like it's Keenan Allen who's in some pain down there. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially.
Entering coaching coaching pop-up medical center is selected. Player name K. Allen. Position W. Injury type chest. Injury length TBD. You entering franchise screen. We have 7 options.
We'll step aside.
Entering promotions. DJ Muir. Cole Komet. Thick FGK flip T-screen stick. White post.
Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Entering play, Roshan Johnson. AHD smash, sprint AHD power.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They give to Johnson going right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Entering play, Kari Blasingami, Roshan Johnson. AHD smash.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Williams.
And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game.
Field goal 25 yard. Gun plan. Their player, Keenan Allen, DJ Muir. DJ, corners, 680, double 7 stop, quick slants.
Well, no shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears they'll go for it on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
Touchdown, Bears!
Tyler Scott from 8 yards out. And the Bears extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
There are 9
Brandon
categories.
convention tells us
options.
it's time for them to get off the gas
selected.
a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. Kickoff middle.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Categories.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Entering play
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Geno. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack ends insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Teams.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of his defense all game long.
DJ Muir, you have 6 double 7 stop.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Entering play, Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Keenan Allen, Cole Kmet, Cole, Vic FG Case, T-Screen, Vic FG Y Post.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Entering play call.
And it'll bring up a second and short.
Categories. You have 7. Washan Johns. Cole Komet. Thick FG. T-screen. Pow battle. Thick FGY. T-screen. Stick. Y corner.
Back to throw. Williams.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Entering
many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Stick. Y corner. Stick. Stick and nod. Stick Z post.
Back to throw again.
And again back to Komet.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive.
Entering
the pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the air once more. Williams. He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Stick and nod. Stick Z post. Drive under. Chuck. Y corner.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Entering play call. Normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Geno.
Smith and Jigba with a grab.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
He completes this to Walker.
No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. And now, partner, he has surpassed Marvin Harrison's record for most catches in a single season. He's got 144.
It's amazing. He almost did it quietly because Marvin Harrison wasn't a guy that we saw much in the media, but boy, did he produce. Now, he steps aside. Marvin Harrison is number 2. We were here today to see the new number 1.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will slide down with a good gain. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Suggestions, there are 7 categories.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Bears will get the football back. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
AHD power. AHD inside zone.
2nd down and 4.
They go to Johnson again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the catches for him, they just keep piling up. Charles, that's now 1,031 catches for his career. Ties him with Steve Smith.
Yeah, he plays the game the same way Steve did, with pride, with determination, some would say with anger. And that edge has given him the ability to catch 1,031 passes.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, the snow, not only did it not dampen the crowd's enthusiasm, they were great, but it didn't slow down the offenses either.
Let's start with the first thing you said, the crowd. Normally when it snows, what do you want to do? You bundle up, right? You don't get out of your seat. You don't cheer as loudly. That didn't happen with this crew. They were into it. And then the second part, offense is executed at a high level when you expected maybe to see a few more turnovers, the ball slip out of guys' hands. They took care of the ball in a big way.
So for Chicago,
they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Finish game is selected.